Live from Bourbon Street, that's Newport Richie. This is American Combat Wrestling. I'm your host, the Snowman, this evening. And that, my friends, is Eddie Taurus coming out to Newport Richie here, Bourbon Street nightclub. Going to the ring, gonna take on the Bangkok Phenomenon. That's right, Nooie Lee, one of the top high flyers in the state of Florida. We've got a real big event, as usual, here at American Combat Wrestling, a show that's been going on for years. One of the biggest independent wrestling promotions in the state of Florida. We've got some of the highlights of the match, and we're going to take you all through this. American Combat Wrestling, folks, is run by General Manager George Martel right now. A tremendous event. They've had some real big names here at American Combat Wrestling. Got tripped up over my words there. Folks, we're coming from Wrestling911.com. That's your source for messages, information, photos, video across the state of Florida. We also have a forum for general wrestling talk as well as for Gulf Coast Wrestling. A new forum here at Wrestling911.com. And Eddie Taurus now locking up with Nooie Lee. Shoulder tackle, throws him down. Now leap over. Eddie Taurus and Nooie Lee really going at it. And look at this, Nooie Lee going for the cover. The 1, 2. Oh, another 2 count now. Reversed it. Only got the 2 count for each man. Eddie Taurus, the bigger and stronger of these individuals. Both these guys have a lot of potential. You can see either one of these guys on TNA Wrestling at any given time. And there you see our partners in crime from Coco Sports at ringside. Dave over there. Actually, Dave has moved to Japan, so Wrestling911.com is picking up the slack a little bit here and trying to get a few of American Combat Wrestling's videos online. There you see Nooie Lee playing to the crowds a little bit. American Combat Wrestling again, folks. Come out, check out at Bourbon Street in Newport Richie, Florida. That's not far from Tampa, Florida. So if you're on a little family vacation in Orlando with the family, go ahead, go see TNA one night. But really, more importantly, come out, support indie wrestling, as the Gargoyle would say. Come out and check out American Combat Wrestling. You'll see guys like Eddie Taurus and Nooie Lee. You'll see Simon Says, Eric Cooper. You'll see Shooter Storm if you don't look too high. And now these two guys locking up in a feat of strength. Eddie Taurus taking him down, going for the 2 count. Nooie Lee able to get that arm up. Another 2 count by Billy Dalton. And able to get the other arm up. Nooie Lee is in tremendous shape here. Now Eddie Taurus letting Nooie up. Look at this. Very athletic move there. And just unleashing the arsenal by Nooie Lee. Duck under by Nooie. Nooie taken, looks like he's about to be taken down. Not sure. Trying to fight it off a little bit. These guys are really scrapping here. And look at this. Nooie Lee, pretty impressive guy here. Has a lot of potential here in the state of Florida. You see a lot of big stars here in American Combat Wrestling. Big Rob, a guy who signed with TNA, used to wrestle here. All sorts of guys like Bam Bam Bigelow and Eddie Guerrero have all made appearances here at American Combat Wrestling. Now roll up at a 1-2 count. Billy Dalton only with the 2 count there. And a big right hand by Nooie Lee. Nooie no stranger to the ropes, coming off of it and getting caught by the stronger Eddie Taurus. Eddie Taurus snaps him over. Check out, again, American Combat Wrestling, folks, is a great environment if you like the bar environment, if you like to be able to smoke and have a beer and order some chicken strips. There you see Rob Bukama at ringside, Shooter Storm, and Dan the Man, sometimes referee here in the state of Florida at ringside. And a big short arm clothesline by Eddie Taurus, again with the 2 count. Lots of counts here. We're going to fast forward a little bit, folks. I apologize. We're not going to be able to show this entire match. If you want to see the entire match for matches like this, you got to come out. Whoa, big scoop slam there by Eddie Taurus. But you got to come out to American Combat Wrestling, Newport Richie, Florida. I think I said it once or twice. I hope you haven't forgot. Check out American Combat Wrestling, everyone. I'm the Snowman, and we'll see you at the matches.